Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of, for those of you who may be new to the channel, my name is Now, as some of you might have noticed, I have been away for quite some time. Not as long as FPS Russia, but about 6 months. The last video we posted, I said I would be making content on a more frequent schedule. Yeah, that didn't happen. But today I'd like to take some time and explain what happened, as well as discussing plans for the channel moving forward. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Doing any of the three will help shovel this video down the algorithm's throat and allow more people to view our content, and hopefully allow people to take something away from anything that's discussed here on. So we're gonna talk about a lot here. And if you go into the description below, you're gonna see I painstakingly time-stamped this entire video, everything. So if there's something you could care more about, go ahead and skip this, go down to the description and figure out what you wanna watch in this video. During the second half of 2024, I was going through a medical process to determine if I was A, too fucked up to continue service, or B, ready to get back into the fight. Yeah, I didn't win that one. I knew there was a lot of shit that was fucked up with my body, but in all honesty, I didn't understand the severity of how bad it was. December of 2024 through January of 2025, it seems like I had lost all momentum in the process, and I hit this sort of waiting phase to see what was happening and the decisions that the powers that be would be making in terms of the future of my military service. And with everything slowing down, I figured I had enough time to crank out content sort of on a regular schedule, at least is what I was picking back up into. And let me fucking tell you, they hit me fast and hard with, here's what we found, here's what we're going to do, you have no time to get out properly, good luck. And when I say something like no proper time allotted, I genuinely mean no proper time allotted. Once they decided to medically retire me, I had to move quick and do everything people who had already been preparing to get out normally do, but in a very, very condensed timeline. That shit was mentally exhausting and somehow the most freeing experience at the same time. Needless to say, I had a lot going on my plate and I'm talking a very short amount of time, not like 4 or 5 months, I'm talking very short. While all of that was happening, my wife finally came back from her deployment. So she came back, my family's finally together, I'm exiting my service, and it just came to a fuck it point. I'd been moving 100 miles an hour every single day, every week, every month, every year for the better part of a decade. And I decided it was finally time to focus on my family and myself. I did a solid handover with my incoming replacement.
Solid handover.
One hears a word they say. Has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb?
I made sure my dudes were as good as they possibly could be before I left. I went on vacation with my family and I got out. There were a lot of moments during that time where I thought about making a video to give you guys kind of an update and try to give out some rough timelines, but I figured I'd rather get settled into civilian life and give you all a full update when I'm ready to start making content, videos, episodes for the channel again. But throughout that medical process, my wife got orders for us to move up here. I mean, as you can tell, this is a completely different setup. It looks like I have a lot more room. It's not just the small room I was recording out of before. Whereas here you might ask, we are in the absolutely beautiful state of Alaska. Now, while I've been gone, I haven't just abandoned the channel entirely. And while I may not have been making videos, I've been planning out a lot. So much so to say I have the next 6 to 8 months planned out for the channel. We have different subjects to cover. I've been reaching out to people I know or people I believe have good information, and I started to put together a plan for the rest of this year. We're gonna be pushing out something called the Civilian Guerrilla.
Get some!
And the whole minute thing to me, it's been beaten to death and then shot and then fucked. And the guerrilla thing, it's approaching that time as well, but I feel like there are a lot of things that have been missed or a lot of things that just haven't been covered to the full extent that they probably should. But as a whole, I feel like the civilian guerrilla is a lot more applicable than the Minuteman. I think the guerrilla aspect of things is a lot more realistic than the Minuteman type of ideology and way of life. Through this series, we're gonna cover your 3 favorite things: gear, firearms, and sustainment.
Nice.
We'll also be going over things like guerrilla tactics and overcoming an organized enemy force through psychological operations.
That's a 10.
With all of that going on, we're actually going to start the podcast back up. We're going to be introducing some new members of the team. Don't worry, the artist and Mr. Outrunner are still with us.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
We'll also be testing out gear and new firearms, tactics, all that stuff as it comes out. And no, we are not sponsored by anyone. So guess what? This shit will continue to come out of pocket.
There's no way in hell this is $5 million.
Well, fuck me in the ass, this is $5 million.
The beatings will continue and I will enjoy them because that's what I like to do.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
Along with all of that, we're going to be going deeper into the medical aspect of things, self-improvement, fundamental health, mental health, community building, and just a whole lot more. And I'm also pleased to announce that at the time of this video, I've spoken with Mr. Outrunner himself. We're going to have a special series called Tactical Finances, the Civilian's Guide to Proper Budgeting. He's the best person I know to properly cover that topic entirely. He's going to come out with either one or a few simpler budgeted videos and then a lot more in-depth. Here's what you need to do, here's what you can't spend and why. And now that I have 100 times more freedom than I did before, we'll be filming on location, meaning we will actually be outside.
Go outside, nerd.
We're gonna touch grass. We're gonna be demonstrating what's being taught. I want you to consider the channel up until this point as a classroom instruction. Everything has been inside, so now it's time to go outside. Now it's time to get more hands-on with what's being discussed or taught. And that's just so you have a better idea of what you're doing or maybe what you're listening to. Starting with the next video, I'll be adding a few different things to the channel and just content moving forward. First thing I'd like to do is to continue to get the community involved. And how I plan on doing that is going to be issuing challenges for all of you to try. At the end of the next video and every video moving forward, I will explain, demonstrate, and then issue a challenge for you, the viewers, to try out and have you guys send it in to us. And that'll be anything really. Be shooting drills, maneuvering drills, how quick can you build a fire, how fast can you, conceal yourself and your equipment, how long does it take for you to move this amount of distance with this amount of weight on your body. It's all of that good stuff. We're trying to get as creative as possible so not everything is so rinse and repeat, like how fast is your bill drill or what's your quickest reload. After the challenge is issued, I'll be reviewing the entries in the following week's video, as well as putting the winners' videos up onto Instagram. We'll be getting a whiteboard for in here, and we'll keep a list of the top 10 for every single challenge. And some of these challenges will have a prize or reward for the top 3 who compete or the top 3 times. Now, like I was saying before, these are gonna have to be recorded and submitted to us. That part we're trying to work on. We don't wanna create, a whole website. There's a lot we don't wanna do. I'm thinking the simplest thing will just be to add a channel submissions little thing on Discord to help streamline things moving forward. But all the same, it'll be explained in the next video. The other thing I'd like to start doing is reviewing your guys' kit, weapons, and sustainment gear. I think that's a really good way to get involved with the community and have a lot of back and forth, get everyone some ideas as to what to look forward to, but that whole idea will be a separate video in and of itself. Those videos will have their own challenges and winners being announced, and again, prizes or rewards being given out to 1 or 3 people, just depending on how it goes. Now, I'd like to reiterate something that was in the last video. I still would like for this platform to be community-based, and what I mean by that is you guys can come to me and say, hey, this is an idea I have, I wanna record this, can you put it up? And I will. Mainly for the people that don't wanna start an entirely new channel or start a channel at all. After the last video, I had a lot of people DM me with their ideas, and that kind of fell at my feet just from what was mentioned earlier in the video.
We're sorry.
So let's run it back. If there is something that you want to teach that you either feel isn't being taught or isn't being taught well enough and would like to make an instructional based video that would be posted on this channel, go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram. Again, my time is, pretty much entirely free outside of family stuff and the firearms instructor position I took up here. Go ahead and include your background, what you want to teach, a brief summary of what you are going to be teaching, and we can absolutely go from there. So the last thing we're going to talk about is, what do you want to see from us here at Civilian Principles? What topics do you wish would be covered that have not, or maybe you want something more in depth? What explanations for tactics and items that you want, but you don't want to, bite the bullet and purchase it yet? Do you want more of this? Do you want less of it? Like all that sort of stuff, please let us know. I'll make another section over on the Discord, as well as at the time of releasing this video, there'll actually be a Q&A box up on Instagram. You can go ahead, fill out what you want to see next. I'll put it on the story, brief explanation, or if I think it's good, I'll just give it a good thumbs up. Again, now that I can dedicate a lot more of my time to the channel, I want to help educate anyone who needs it. And that starts with you guys giving me honest feedback of ideas you yearn for, like children yearn for the mines.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
We absolutely would not be here if it wasn't for you, the viewers. And I wouldn't even say the viewers. It's this community that we've built, and like a certain type of father, I went to go get cigarettes, and unlike other fathers, I have returned.
Listen, I gave.
But no, seriously, I genuinely enjoy this stuff. It's so cool to be able to help people in areas they either struggle with or want to grow in. But the best part of this is hearing from you guys, learning from you guys, engaging with you guys. I think one of the best parts is having discussions on the topics you guys wholeheartedly believe in or are curious about. It's so cool to have that back and forth with no filter in between or no pedigree, like fucking what Matt Pranka that. Now, no one knows everything. I've got a lot to learn. I haven't stopped attending courses or training simply because I'm making these videos. And you shouldn't stop learning just because you watch something or go to a class and think, I've got this, I'm good enough, I can't possibly get any better.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
You absolutely have to continue training. Take time out of your day to improve. And that doesn't mean go to a Thunder Ranch class every weekend, take the same one 15 times, which I love Thunder Ranch, but it can be something quick like dry firing for 10 minutes while you watch TV. You can absolutely sign up for classes, or you can watch a topic from your favorite instructor, take notes, and then go test them out. Like Art and Outrunner constantly have said, this is not the end all be all. Take what you like from what's being discussed and try it out. And not only try it out, like as in going to the range and you try it once or twice, implement it for a little bit of time. And guess what? If it doesn't work for you, great. But at least you'd have the answer as to whether or not it was going to work in the first place. Now you can say, I tried these 10 things, 5 of them I really liked and they worked. 2 are applicable to me, and then the other 3 do not fit my needs at all. But that is the whole point. That's the focus.
That's the focus.
You guys need to continue to get better and continue to learn. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the times aren't getting any better. Money isn't growing on trees, and world peace isn't even fucking close to being achieved. So until everything is fine and dandy, continue to improve, both on a tactical level as well as a technical level. Continue to improve your level of fitness, take care of yourself mentally, love your family, find God, find a purpose, and above all else, don't be a liability. I'm Will, and thanks for watching this episode of Civilian Principles.